Hello and welcome, everybody. Today we're going to have a discussion about being careful when you have received the desires of your heart. So, if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, so in the last couple of videos, we had a look at how to receive the desires of your heart or the that God supplies in the needs that we want. Now, also, we need to take note what we're going to do with that. And for a warning, what we will start off with is in Proverbs 5 verse 1. If you go and read Proverbs 5 verse 1, it was where Solomon gave his son some wisdom in saying that you need to be careful for certain types of women and all of that. But at the end of the day, what happened was Solomon married over 700 wives, and at the end of the day, that caused him to neglect his God and cling to a lot of idols and false gods. So, yes, even though he had a lot of wisdom, he still made the mistake that he gave the advice to his son as good wisdom. And that was definitely good wisdom. He was uh, God loving, God fearing, but because he did not even heed his own advice, it brought him into trouble. So he received the desires of his heart, and his desires were to have more wives. So that's why we need to pray and ask for pure desires in our heart in order for us to receive the pure desires. So if he used his wisdom, it would have been a lot better. It would have been a lot better off for him, because then he would still love God and fear God as he was supposed to. So not all desires, when we receive them, is good and pure. For instance, let's say one of the desires is to have a lot of money. You not necessarily love money, but you want a lot of money because you want to help people and you have a need for money. But if you neglect to help the people that you wanted the money for, and you have excess money and you use it foolishly, that's going to bring destruction on your life. And that's not something that we need or want to allow in our hearts. So to add with the desires that you want, if you want desires, you can also desire to stay close to the Lord, which is a very important thing to desire, because in essence, when we desire the Lord, He will give us the desires of our heart. When we love the Lord, when we have a relationship with the Lord, that is where the emphasis lies. That we will have a relationship with the Lord in order to receive not just what we need, but also to receive what we can bless other people with, but to expand in life, but not in a bad way, in a good way. So I really feel that um, if you want to have a pure life, your desires need to be pure as well. And every time you receive a desire, even before you receive a desire, when you start and you have need and you desire things, make sure you desire the proper thing. But once you receive a desire, you need to keep watch, guard your heart above all things, because out of it flows the issues of life. And if you don't guard your life, then you will fall into various traps and maybe led astray, which is a very bad thing. Then you can argue the blessings that come from the Lord wasn't really a blessing. And I believe that the Lord wants to bless us. He wants to give us good things in order so that we can love Him, can have a relationship with Him. So I just want to pray today, Father, help us, lead us, guide us, that we will stay connected with you, even after we receive the desires of our heart, that we will not neglect you, that we don't worship you because of the things that you can provide for us, but that we will worship you because you are God. And we thank you for giving us the desires of our heart. And we ask you, Father, give us wisdom with the desire so that it will bless us and not destroy us. And I pray this in Jesus' name. Be blessed.